Namaste. How are you today? Um, Before I start the recording session for today, I would like to make a very special announcement. So this Saturday will be my 40th video recording. So it's almost over a month I started this channel. I would like to say thank you very much for all your love and support I have got in this month. I wouldn't be keeping on recording if I didn't get that unconditional support from you. So thank you very much. On Saturday, I would like to say a big thank you to each and every one of you who has given me feedback, which ultimately helped me to improve a lot from my first video to my 40th video on Saturday. So I'm running it as a live session. My team is selecting the name of the people who have put the comments on my videos at the start, and also the messages which I have received offline. You will get an email or a message from one of us inviting you to the session, which will be done at 10 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time, so 10 o'clock London time. It will be the cash prize of 1,000 Indian rupees. If you're not in India, obviously, it will be equivalent in your home currency. I will transfer it through PayPal to you. If you can attend, that will be wonderful, because it will be very good to see you face to face as well on Saturday. So you will get an invite and the Zoom link soon in your inbox if you have been one of my supporters. So thank you very much. And I'm looking forward to get more support from you. And I promise to bring you the content which excites you, which helps you to keep yourself motivated, which makes you learn, which inspires you. That's it. That's a promise. That's why I wanted to start this channel. That's why I started the channel. So I will keep on doing that. So thank you. Today's topic is on parenting. Now, we know parenting is a tricky job, especially in today's day and age. You want to be the perfect parent and protect your child from all the negativity in the world, but you also need to prepare them to deal with it. You want your children to think you are cool and also want to be seen as an authority figure. Unfortunately, parents are often caught between being a friend, confidants, and caregivers. Figuring out when to assume responsibility and letting them learn by themselves also poses a challenge. Although, as a loving parent, you wouldn't do anything to hurt your child intentionally, those behaviors may keep them from developing into happy, capable adults. Trying not to fall into the pitfalls of parenting is exhausting. Trust me, it is exhausting. And people will come and tell you to do's and not to do. And I know you must be laughing now. I'm doing the same. But please keep in mind, sometimes it's very easy to cave into our desires to be perceived as a good parent, but it isn't good for your children in the long run. So parenting is not a job in black and white. You have to do what's good for you and for your child. Though I have got few tips for you. Number one, there are so many parents who would like to live through their children. As parents, we definitely don't want our kids to make the same mistakes as us. Maybe you want to start them at school earlier to get the upper hand at class, or you want them to start learning how to play the piano at the age of 3. I know a couple of my friends, they sent their daughter at school at 1.5 years. 1.5 years, it's too early for a child to go to school. But again, I'm not judging them because it was their decision. Maybe it was good for their child. And I know another parent who made their son. So my son plays chess, but my son started playing chess at the age of 6. But I know a child, he's a child prodigy in chess. He started playing chess at the age of 2. Really, at the age of 2, chess is a complicated game. It uses brain. At the age of 2, some children even struggle to, make the puzzles. That child started playing chess. Whatever the case may be, there is no denying that your children are born into a world with more opportunities and access than you did. It's tempting to want them to nudge them in right directions, the directions in which you wish you could go. But trying to live out your dream through them will only make them feel undervalued and undermined. As a parent, your job is to look out for your kids and foster a healthy environment for their interests. Reliving your favorite childhood moments and basing your success and failures on theirs will only stop them from recognizing and fulfilling their potential. So live and let live. So my tip is very simple: live and let live. Second, some parents are being overprotective. Now, being concerned about your children's safety is one thing, but keeping them from having their own experiences will stifle them. Some parents find it challenging to take a step back when their child encounters a problem, and as a result, end up solving the issue by themselves. But constantly fighting your child's battle for them and keeping them from overcoming their own struggles, failures, challenges, and risks will only make them incapable of dealing with life. And trust me, I did the same. At the very young age, I thought if I protect my son, I'm actually helping. But thank God, when he was 8 years old, I did realize that I cannot be everywhere and he needs to learn how to live his own life. So I stopped from there, and that's the best thing I did. So please follow this. It will be helpful for you and for your child. It is your job as a parent to raise them to be independent adults. It may seem harsh at times, but allowing your child the space to deal with unpleasant situations will ensure that they learn important problem-solving skills. Support your child through this process and lend them a helping hand if they ask. This will give them the confidence to face their fears head-on. If they need your help, always be there. If they look up at you, be there. Don't look down at them. But don't be there for them all the time, solving the problems for them. Helping them is different from solving the problems for them. Third, over-indulging your kids. So many of us do that, isn't it? Even without realizing it. We have all been tempted to go a little crazy and buy our kids all the toys we didn't have. It's normal to want to provide for your children. Be it racks of fancy clothes, a room full of toys, the coolest gadgets, or lavish parties and vacations. But are you just setting your child up for disappointment? Life is hardly the fun-filled adventure you make it seem. And overindulging your kids will only make facing the reality that much harder. Giving them everything they want without them working for it teaches them nothing about responsibility or the importance of work ethic. If you buy your children things because you are guilty of not spending enough time with them or don't know how to handle their emotional needs, they will believe that material belongings are the way to happiness. To keep them from developing this misguided mindset, you have to stop splurging on the kids the next time you go shopping. And I'll be honest with you, I have done that with my son as well. I thought when he was younger, I was so very busy with my work. I never had time to spend with him. So I always used to buy him most expensive toys. He had Xbox and PlayStation both at the age of 4. That was not required. And I know I did few things wrong, but thank God I corrected them in time in order to raise a good man. So he's a lovely boy. He's very good at studies, but thank God I realized all my mistakes on time. And that's the reason I decided to record this session today so that we all can learn from our experiences. The last but not the least, undermining learning difficulties. It's easy to assume that your child is just fooling around when you see them fidgeting and staring aimlessly at the wall while at their study table. So you must have seen your child doing this. Do not think that they are just wasting their time. So think, is it really the case they are just fooling around? Most children like external validation from you, their teachers and their peers, and would like to be good at school. Trust me, you believe or not, they would like to be good at school. They would like to be recognized. If they look like they're stuck on a math problem or seem restless while trying to read a paragraph, it's not because they are not taking their homework seriously. Sometimes your child may experience learning difficulties that have nothing to do with lack of motivation or effort. They might have trouble retaining information or adapting to new skills. If you see your child struggling, encourage them instead of belittling them and seek help. Make the learning process easier and more enjoyable for them. Trust me, there is no problem if your child is having learning difficulties. It's normal. It's not a problem, and it's not an issue of shame, which will bring shame on you. Help your child, seek help, and make that learning more enjoyable for them. The country I live in, it's very advanced here, and parents normally take these things very, very seriously. So please, if you feel that your child is showing any of the symptoms where they might be struggling, please ask for help to provide them the help they need. I will repeat this, parenting is never black and white, and making decisions for your children can be daunting. Trust me, they can be daunting, but there is no need to worry. Your child is more capable of dealing with life's challenges, and they have you to help along the way. So make sure to stay away from these simple mistakes and see your child bloom into a capable adult. Is there anything else you would like to my list? If yes, put them in the comment section. Let me know as well. We all learn from each other. So it's not only me telling you from my experiences. If you have something which I have not covered, please feel free to let me know as well. Thank you very much for listening. Once more, thank you for all the love and support you have given me. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel and watch and like my other videos too. Thank you. Namaste.